Welcome to my tarot card reading for Pisces 2018, and this is Manu Tarot. Let's get familiarized with the reading. We have the reading divided by trimesters. First trimester, second trimester, third and fourth trimester. Okay? Then we have next to each trimester cards that they are showing what is influencing each trimester. So we have Oya influencing the first trimester, and then we have the Justice, Venus, Libra, Saturn influencing the first trimester. And then you're going to see that each trimester is influenced by more than one card. We have Oya and Legua on the first, on the second, and then we have Venus, Libra, Saturn, Mars, Leo here. Okay? And that's how it's going to be for the rest of the reading. Let's start with the first trimester. The first trimester, what we have is the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Six of Staff. The first trimester is all about tests. Obviously, if you're a student, it means literally that. But it could also mean blood tests, meaning that it could be a routine. Doesn't mean that it has to be something serious, but there's a big emphasis on anything related with test, taking a test. Okay, it could be blood tests because some medical routines that you have to go through, etc. But that's an emphasis that goes here, the first month of the year. Then, but the second month of the year, we have something that I like to call apathy and indifference. You might feel like that during the second month, but also that this might means that you might get an offer, because we have Oya here. There might be an offer that you might reject. Okay, and at least that's what they're saying. If you get an offer that sounds too good to be true, it is that. Anyway, it sounds like you're going to reject the offer anyway, the way that the tarot cards are coming out. Okay, and then by the end of the trimester, you're gonna see that everything will be at least working the way you thought, the way you expected. It's talking about triumph, or at least it all depends on you. Okay, because we have Saturn, you have to be realistic, especially the first 6 months of the year. Try to be realistic and try to keep everything balanced. Okay, take time to enjoy life. That was the first trimester. The second trimester, we have the Seven of Cups, the Star, and the Sun. Again, this is a trimester where you're going to be quite realistic about what you want. Okay, at this point in life, very realistic. You're going to start seeing things flowing and moving and improving for you. This is going to be a very good trimester for you. So you want to open a business, it could be a great opportunity, a great time. We have Mars Leo here and Elegua in an upright position, so it's kind of favorable. It's on your side. We have Saturn, Libra, Venus, so we have all this on your side. The only one that is working a little bit against you is the energy of Ya, so you might see that things are not moving as fast as you want. But this will be the best trimester for you to start anything new. Okay? Any new project, any ideas that you have in mind, this is going to be the great time for that. The third trimester, what we have is the Six of Cups, Three of Coins, Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. We have Elegua here, we have Karma here, Mars, Leo, and Neptune here. Emotionally, you might feel on the side of introversion. This is okay. There is a big emphasis here about being passive aggressive during this time of the year. This third trimester, being passive aggressive means that you're holding up a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions, and when you let them go, you just burst into anger. You might fight, you can argue, passive aggressive. It's a big emphasis of being passive aggressive here. There are also introversion, like you said. This will be a great time if you practice meditation. This will be a great time to meditate. You can go to a spiritual retreat if you want. This will be a great time for that. Okay, especially during September. You should also take time for yourself. Go out, okay? Have a vacation, go out on a trip, whatever it is, do something for yourself. Okay? You also have to contemplate that the Four of Swords here might be insinuating that you might get sick during this trimester. So that's why you have vacation. And also it might mean that you get laid off or you're fired from your job. Okay? That's what I call a forced vacation. Okay? You have to contemplate that because the energy is there. Okay? Did I mention also that you might feel a little bit depressed, melancholic, something along that line? If you are someone that practices poetry, music, you are an artist, a painter, anything like that, then be assured that during this trimester you might be like a fish in water. Okay? Last trimester we have the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Here the tarot cards are talking about your financial situation. Technically it's talking about stability, whatever it means for you, stability. Technically I will say that you don't have to worry about that. It seems like your stability, your financial situation is totally defined and is totally attached to someone. So far as you are depending on that person and the person still helping you, everything should be fine. Okay? You might be depending on your husband for income. The majority of the income comes from your husband or your wife. Okay? Not necessarily has to be the husband. Okay? So it's showing you, as far as this mechanism is not severe, you should be fine. Okay? And so far that's what it looks like. Now, let's look at this in its different context. We have here the Six of Staff, the Sun, the Four of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. And so far, this year looks relatively good for you regarding money stability. Okay, I cannot say that you won't have bad days, bad months, but relatively we could say that you should be feeling fine and without much problems. Okay, relatively success if you really work for it. We have here the Four. Notice that you have a lot of fours. Before I forget, the only four that is missing is the Four of Pentacles. Okay, but you have a lot of fours. You have the Four of Cups, the Star, Three of Coins or Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. So you're gonna see that. Let's start first with the indifference, the apathy that you might start feeling, and this is gonna start open the doors to bring the energy more into deeper levels and materialize. You have to remember that Saturn is someplace, so Saturn is going to help you materialize anything that you put in your mind. In this case, if there is apathy and indifference, you might end up feeling a little bit sad, a little bit down, a little bit low-spirited or depressed. Okay, so my advice is try to change that. Okay, now if you now you're gonna laugh. If you decided to reject the offer, you're gonna see that everything is gonna move practically well until you reach the third trimester. By the third trimester, you're gonna start seeing that you might regret, in other words, rejecting that. But I think that's human nature. Okay, with this, I'm not telling you accept the offer. What I'm telling you is that the outcome. Sometimes you close the door, other one is going to open. But in the meanwhile, sometimes you're gonna be in the lows, okay? Things are not going to move and flow the way that you expected, okay? I hope that you understood what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that sometimes you might reject an offer and there's going to be a transition. And that transition might have a little bit of problems that you have to overcome. But remember, average, you will be fine. Page of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups, 6 of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. So again, it sounds like you're going to be very realistic. You're going to be thinking and analyzing a lot during this year, but you're going to be quite realistic about everything. And at the same time, you should be quite happy. It sounds like someone from your past or someone that you know or recently known is going to help you out. Okay, so this month technically is a month that is this year is going to be a year that I would say more than 50%, 75% is going to be on the good side. Okay, and that's all I have for you, my dear Pisces, and I will let you go with this in mind. Okay, Egiogbe Irosum Odi. Until the next one.